A survey of 2,000 adults, carried out by BBC Radio 5 Live, found nearly half didn't think there was anything wrong with a cheeky snog behind their partner's back. The survey was released just weeks after Strictly Come Dancing Sam Walsh was snapped kissing dance partner Katya Jones, even though she was married and he had a long-term girlfriend. The Sun revealed Sam and Katya kissed outside a London pub and Sam's girlfriend Rebecca Humphries, whose birthday was on the same day as the snog, dumped him a few days later. And Defence Secretary, Gavin Williamson, has also admitted having an office snog behind his wife's back. We spoke to two women who have very opposing views on the matter. About 10 years ago I'd had a bit to drink at a dinner party, and was sitting holding hands with a male friend at the table. He was telling me about a relationship breakup and I was commiserating with him, but when Ross spotted this he went ballistic. "How dare you!" he shouted, to the stunned dismay of our fellow dinner guests. Realizing he might have overreacted, he then tried to sound jokey, but I knew at heart he was genuinely upset. "That's the first time you've held hands with any man but me since we got married." Our fellow guests laughed nervously, but I knew it had cut deep. Ross and I have been married for 30 years, and a strict criterion of our marriage is that we never become romantically involved with anyone else. Certainly a kiss would jeopardize our relationship, in fact, rock it to the core. For our marriage to work, and we've had our ups and downs, we have to be able to rely 100% on each other. So the scenario in which the Defence Secretary finds himself in, having confessed to an affair in which he kissed a work colleague several times in the past, would spell the death knell to our marriage. His wife Joanne has apparently forgiven him and the couple now have a happy marriage. I'm pleased for them, but it would not work for us. We're both fiery people and arguments are frequent. Passions run high, and then we have learned to cool down and say sorry. Being able to forgive each other's mistakes is one of the keys to a long and successful marriage, but actually falling in love with or kissing another person would be the ultimate betrayal. To experience everything we have in our marriage, the birth of 2 children, financial ups and downs, many houses moves and stressful careers, I have to know that Ross is mine. In many ways, it's the solid glue that binds us together because our relationship has been tested in many ways. Of course it's perfectly natural to find other people attractive, but it's the choice to act on that attraction that is the key. You cannot think, "Oh, this won't matter, it's only a kiss." A kiss can be a profoundly moving and emotional experience, especially in the mature years. Everyone is so quick to judge other people's relationships. You only have to look at the public outcry for Colleen Rooney to leave Wayne when he got caught driving in a car with another woman to know that. No one had any proof or facts of wrongdoing, but people were horrified that she stood by her man. A kiss? A kiss is absolutely no reason to end a marriage and certainly does not count as an affair. You're invested, your whole life is with this person, children's lives, finances and extended family. Is it really worth so much upheaval over a kiss? No. Any kind of infidelity does not often end in divorce. I should know because I was the same. I was pregnant when I found out about my husband having various liaisons with various other women. We'd just got married and I simply couldn't face the fact my marriage was over before it began. I come from a stable background. My grandparents have just celebrated their 70th wedding anniversary, and my parents their 50th. I've watched them go through tough times and come out the other side. The motto that I took from their successful relationships was that you have to work at them. That's what I tried to do, and I did forgive him. I wouldn't like to enter specifics of what he got up to, but it was more than just a kiss. My problem was not the infidelity but the lies that came with it. I can get over my partner kissing someone, or having sex with them. The part one struggle with is ever trusting them again. When someone lies so much about their whereabouts, what you mean to them or their feelings, that's where the problems occur. To get over infidelity, you both have to truly want to work at the relationship. The best thing an unfaithful person can do is come clean. Your partner can then make an informed decision on their future. All I wanted from my unfaithful husband was the truth, and he didn't give me that. I spent the next 3 years questioning where I went wrong, what was wrong with me, why I wasn't good enough, where he was. The list was endless. People always say everyone deserves a second chance, but why do they not always have the same view when it comes to infidelity?